Welcome to Caring for Care Trainer TV. Today we're discussing feedback, specifically understanding different types and how to make the most of it. Not all feedback is equal, but every piece can help you grow as a trainer. So let's begin. Understanding types of feedback. As trainers, feedback comes in many forms and it's essential to know the difference. Here are 4 types of feedback you might encounter and how to interpret them. Opinion. Example, I just didn't enjoy it. Explanation. Opinions reflect a learner's personal feelings but aren't always specific. These comments can provide insight into general mood or preference, but they don't always offer actionable points. Recognizing opinions as subjective helps you understand that they're not a judgment on your ability or session quality. Preference. Example, I prefer more hands-on activities. Explanation. Preferences are helpful because they highlight how a learner likes to engage with material. While you may not always adapt fully to individual preferences, noting them can guide you in balancing different learning styles across sessions. Customer booked onto the wrong course. Example, this course didn't cover what I needed. Explanation, this type of feedback relates to an external factor. The learner being in a course that doesn't meet their needs. It's not a reflection on your delivery, but an opportunity to streamline booking processes or clarify course objectives so learners know what to expect. Specific feedback. Example, the session on a specific topic could use more examples, or the activities felt repetitive in the second half. Explanation. Specific feedback is constructive and gives clear suggestions for improvement. Now, these comments allow you to make tangible adjustments, enhancing the session's relevance and engagement for future learners. Now, each type of feedback provides insights, but specific and preference-based feedback tends to be the most actionable for you as a trainer. In the comments, let me know what's the best piece of feedback you received from a learner. Encouraging learners to provide constructive feedback. All right, sometimes learners need a bit of guidance to give you feedback you can work with, and encouraging specificity in their comments will help you improve and address their needs more effectively. Here's how to support learners in giving feedback that's both constructive and meaningful. Ask direct questions. Instead of asking, how was the session? Try prompting with specific questions like, which parts of the session did you find most useful or engaging? Was there any section that felt too long or not detailed enough? What would make this session even better? Encourage details in feedback forms. Use questions that prompt details. Is there a specific topic you felt needed more examples or explanations? Were there activities that you found especially helpful or some that could be adjusted? Prompt reflective feedback. Encourage learners to reflect on how their feedback can be constructive by adding a note on feedback forms like, your feedback helps us improve. Try to be specific in your comments, especially if there's something you'd like to see done differently. Set the tone for feedback during the session. Remind learners early in the session that feedback is welcome and helps improve the training. You could say, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what works and what could be improved, and don't hesitate to let me know specifics. They really help. Using constructive feedback to grow. Feedback is a tool for improvement, not a personal critique. By focusing on specific and preference-based comments, you can make adjustments that enhance engagement and meet learners' needs. While all feedback is valuable, it's important to remember that not every comment requires immediate action. Reflect on what's relevant and what aligns with your goals for the session. Remember, feedback isn't always equal, but every piece offers an opportunity to grow. And by guiding learners to provide constructive, specific feedback, you'll gain the insights needed to refine your approach and make each session even better. Now, as always, if you have any topics you'd like us to cover or supportive comments to help other trainers, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.